Hey y'all, it is Giacomo. Good Thursday, late morning. How y'all doing? Look a little different right now. I'm using my tablet to shoot the particular video I'm working on right now. Right now. I look a little crappy, unfortunately. I apologize. I'm doing my best right now, but I auditioned for a 70s movie, and I really hope I get it because, once I pick the curls out, I got a perfect afro. And, what's more important is my performance, not the look. You know of that. Speaking of Hollywood and the look, I got wind of this rant that Tom Cruise is going on the set of Mission Impossible 99 or 256 or 1957 and Carry the One and Pie and whatever. Mission Impossible 7, sorry to be clowning. And you may have heard it by now. I'm a little bit late on as usual. But here's my particular take on it. I'm going to play it in the background. In the car, as you can see, I'm on my tablet, and I've got my phone over here. I'm going to play the audio for you. Hat tip and courtesy to Everything to the Sun, the British publication. I did not make this video. This is actually fair use. So don't be coming after Giacomo on these copyright issues. I'm getting tired of getting flagged, But I'm going to play this for you and give you my particular analysis on it. Having been in Hollywood for almost 30 years, not nearly as successful as Tom Cruise, but maybe it's a good thing I'm not. Check this out.
We are the gold standard. You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies. Producers. And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs. I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too. And you too. And you. Don't you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies.
No point in playing the rest of that. That's pretty brutal. Now, for those of you who are not in the business and hadn't been in Hollywood at all, let me clue you on a couple of things like that. That's called a rant, obviously. When one person on that set is very, very powerful, either they are, or in their own mind they're powerful, or something got up their craw. Take a little rabbi trail here. Old friend of mine named Krishna back in Hollywood, Hollywood royalty, he never really made it, unfortunately. He had said that, he philosophized that if normal people could see the business side of Hollywood, the business side of the entertainment business, they would lose interest. This is a entertainment business. It's our job to make people happy, to make them cry, to make them think, to tell them a great documentary, tell them a story about a man meeting his dad, like yours truly. And the ugly side of the business comes out every now and then, but it shouldn't hit the public. But here we've got Tom Cruise screaming at his crew. Now, I've been on several sets, most notably Double Dragon, and one of the stunt guys kind of went off on a bunch of the extras. Working with Gary Busey one day, and he, blew up at somebody on the set of El Padrino. Coincidentally, I worked with Tiny on that movie, as a matter of fact, and it was very sad that he died 2 days ago. I've had Philip Noyce go off on a bunch of people around me, and like, oh boy. And even someone like Richard Benjamin, very low-key kind of a guy. He did a miniature blow-up on the set of the Pentagon Wars, where I met a few big name celebrities. I'm not going to name drop right now because I'm kind of brain farting. But this has been known to happen. People get very frustrated. And you're working 12, 14, 16, and on the set of Double Dragon, 20 hours one day. It can drive you a little knuck and futz. And I'm sure Tom Cruise did everything that he said he did in the video. And I've heard he's done other things, like he actually rented a ship so that his crew could keep socially distanced from each other. And they're going, way far and beyond the protocols to keep people safe. Now, if you ask me, maybe he's got a point. of being so angry about what's happening and why people are not really following the distancing and all. But here's my particular take on this. This is what happens when you blow up a little anthill into freaking Mount Everest. Okay, I'm looking at this from the 10,000 foot level. If he and everybody else who's so paranoid about this little flu virus wasn't so brainwashed, if you will, about it, and being told every day we're all going to die, do you think he'd go off like that if people were talking on set, which I've had happen a couple times? Had some second AD go off on me for talking on set. Okay, fine, whatever. But I wonder if he's taken the time to read the numbers, if he's taken the time to go, well, hang on. Okay, we need a social distance. I get it. But it's not that big of a deal. No. He, like everybody else, like I said, who's so paranoid, has had this thing drilled into their skulls, and it's gotten to a point where they're starting to lose their humanity, and they can't have a simple conversation. Somebody opinionated, not a word, on Fox earlier that, hey, maybe you could have pulled the guy aside at some point. He's executive producer of the project, obviously, so he's in charge, and at any point, even though they're shooting overseas, they could shut him down. And there goes all that money, of course. But nevertheless, you really are supposed to, as a good boss, pull someone aside and say, hey, listen, you broke the rules here. I cannot have you do that. We've got a lot of money riding on this. I'm on the phone all night. I'm getting 2 hours of sleep in between working and such, trying to make sure they don't shut us down for these regulations. So I can understand what's going on with Tom Cruise. And to be honest with you, he is a non-pharmaceutical advocate, as I am. He even talked about how he doesn't like the pharmaceutical industry giving drugs to people who have mental problems. So I'm kind of curious as to what's his medical protocol on that set of Mission Impossible 7. I mean, is he actually, employing hydroxychloroquine? Or anything else in that set that keeps people healthy on the holistic side of things? I don't know. That being the case, this is insane. And I just heard that a whole bunch of people walked off this picture already. So you reap what you sow. I mean, now, granted, a lot of people looking for work in the industry, myself included, he's going to have to find a new A, B, C, D, and E, the people who pissed him off, who leaked this video to the Sun. Okay, hey, bro, you reap what you sow, whatever. Anyway, it's my take on it. What do you think? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'm getting a lot of new followers here and on my TikTok channel. Thank you so much, guys. I work very hard at this, and I kind of want to make it my full-time job, so you're helping a brother out. Appreciate you. Love, shalom, be well.